it reaches out more to people because people don't feel that it's going to be, an unfunny Victorian musical evening, like people when they go to see Shakespeare think, I've just got to pretend that I know what's going on.
There's so much Gilbert in common parlance that people just say without knowing where it came from. It's a bit like Shakespeare, really. It's part of the British lexicon.
Doing a Gilbert and Sullivan ought to be part of the national curriculum. Every school should do one.
It's very light relief. Everyone who comes to see it, you walk out with a smile.
There is probably more professional Gilbert and Sullivan than there has been in the last, possibly this century.
I am the captain of the pin, a 5 and a right, good captain 3.
After the performance, the management came backstage in dark suits and dark glasses and said, very funny, Mr. Butteriss, don't visit the Vatican while you're here.
The fact is, if there is a pillar in the way where you're usually going, guess what? Don't walk up to the pillar expecting it to move.
When I was playing Alexis in The Sorcerer, and my music struck up, and I stood there and I was thinking, what the hell's the first line of my song?
The chorus who were on stage as well were saying, all we could do, you could see the absolute fear in your eyes.
However many years I've been doing it, I'm still absolutely terrified just before I go on.
I've had that dream many times when you're on stage and you don't know your lines, you don't know where your costume is, you're not quite sure where you're standing, you think you're supposed to be singing but you can't remember the words, and then suddenly I found I was doing it in real life.
The operas had not been re-looked at in an inventive way for a very long time.
They don't tend to do it at schools anymore, they definitely didn't do it when I was at school.
We need to keep it going, we need to keep performing it, to keep it in the front of mind.
The lady who's playing Carte, she wrote something about Southern Rail because they've had a lot of strikes in the area, so Trump makes an appearance as well, so obviously.
The